From our very first days in a classroom, we are handed an accepted script for how life is supposed to work. Go to school, get good grades, and secure a safe job with a steady paycheck. Millions follow these instructions to the letter, yet they spend their entire lives struggling. Despite high levels of education, the expected security never actually materializes. This flowchart illustrates the rat race. Earning a higher salary often leads to an immediate increase in expenses, trapping people in a continuous loop. Societal pressure ensures every raise is absorbed by a bigger house or car, forcing the cycle to spin even faster. The traditional path measures success by the size of a salary. However, a large paycheck offers little protection if every dollar is consumed by rising costs. True success relies on the extent of your financial independence. Escaping that cycle requires a deliberate choice between two entirely different ways of thinking about money. The traditional employee often ignores the mechanics of finance, claiming they are not interested in money or that they work because they love the job. This mindset effectively relinquishes control to an employer. The wealthy operate on the principle that money is power. By prioritizing financial self-reliance, they take action to ensure their lives aren't dictated by the whims of a company, the government, or a volatile economy. Reaching this level of freedom requires unlearning the lessons of the school system and adopting the mechanical logic used by professional investors. To control your financial future, you have to master a skill formal education rarely touches: financial literacy. True literacy involves reading the numbers on a financial statement to understand the underlying narrative of how money moves through a business or a household. This four-quadrant diagram shows the only mechanism you need to track. It categorizes every dollar into income, expenses, assets, or liabilities, defining wealth based entirely on cash flow. A real asset performs a specific function. It puts money into your pocket, regardless of whether you are actively working. Conversely, a liability takes money out of your pocket. Building wealth is a mechanical process of continuously acquiring cash-flowing assets while strictly minimizing liabilities. Many people stay trapped because they spend their income buying liabilities while mistakenly labeling them as assets. Take a primary residence, which most people consider their greatest investment. Looking at the cash flow, the house demands property taxes, mortgage payments, and maintenance costs. The money flows out, making it a liability. Contrast that with the asset column, populated by businesses, rental properties, and stocks. These generate passive income, meaning the money flows in. The wealthy focus on minding their own business, which means building and protecting the asset column rather than solely trying to increase their salary. Once a dollar enters the asset column, it stays there. It becomes a tool that works 24 hours a day, performing labor to generate more wealth without requiring your physical presence. This allows for a different lifestyle. While the middle class often uses debt to look wealthy, the wealthy buy luxuries using the passive income already generated by their assets. The two paths remain distinct. The poor and middle class work for money, while the rich force money to work for them. Even for those with high mathematical ability, unchecked doubt and the fear of taking calculated risks can freeze progress, keeping them stuck in the rat race. Cynics use criticism as an excuse to avoid action, but winners use analysis to identify the lucrative opportunities that others miss. Higher financial intelligence allows you to invent your own luck by generating multiple solutions to any financial obstacle you encounter. Every day, with every dollar you earn, you choose your destiny. You can spend it and remain in the cycle, or you can invest in your financial intelligence and buy your freedom.